Hi, my name is Finn. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to give you a little insight into about what I'm doing. Basically, for the next 365 days, I'm going to be uploading every single day, and at the end of this 365 days, I'm going to be donating 100% of the money that I earn from YouTube directly to charity. Now, if you like the idea and want to support me, my content, and my journey, then leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this with as many of your friends as you possibly can. Not only does that support me, but it'll also be supporting the charity that I futurely fundraise. Thank you very much. Now back to the video. Dude, let me just say, this game, one of the best fucking games I've played so far as like an opening intro. Like the okay, that might be crazy. Hi, I'm Fim. I don't usually review games at all, but I thought I'd decide to give like my initial thoughts on the game and like how I felt, because this is a new game that I have been looking forward to for fucking years. After the end of Ninja Gaiden 3, I thought that like the story would conclude there. Like there wouldn't be much else going on. In Ninja Gaiden 3, like all the mechanics, the gameplay, the feel, everything felt so fucking fantastic to me that I was just praying and hoping for the next game. And when they announced Ninja Gaiden 4, I had this game in my wish list since the day it came on Steam. This game is such a fantastic and phenomenal fucking experience that I can't even describe to other people besides buy the game and play it for yourself, because it is just a great fucking time. The feeling of the combat, the flow, the mechanics, you know, trying to learn some of the combat is just so fucking fun. The dodging, the parrying feels very smooth and fluid. A lot of the mechanics for movement, the traversal, the game, like the graphics and area design, everything feels so like everything feels so like, the words I was looking for was well done. Grand. Like everything feels really well put together, and even the first boss that you fight feels like he feels so like fun to fight. Like even if he does seem super duper basic, right, and he still seems like he's not even that basic. Like everything feels fast paced and super like over the top, and the game itself and like its core mechanics just feel super fluid. Everything feels seamless and nothing feels like clunky or out of place. You don't feel slow when you do certain things. Like everything feels like it's really fast. And I love this game. Now, if you're coming into this game thinking you're like expecting a super grandiose plot line, think again. Ninja Gaiden isn't really known for its super like well developed, extremely in-depth plot lines. Some of them are pretty basic. They have decent twists, but overall the plots usually aren't really revolved, like, or aren't really developed to the highest degree that they can. Don't expect like God of War level development coming out of Ninja Gaiden, but what you can expect is gameplay mechanics beyond fucking belief. The feel of this game is a feeling that is reminiscent of like just a hack and slash that you would sit down and play and just sit there and enjoy. And while the difficulty will ramp up in the future, when you overcome that challenge, it feels like such a monumental, like grandiose, like enjoyable victory. Like it feels like so awesome to beat that boss for their first try. And a lot of the times it doesn't even feel that bad to lose, because even while you lose, you don't even feel like you're getting like punished for losing. In some games, like you lose healing items or certain consumables, and it feels kind of bad because you might have to go back and get more, or it feels kind of bad because you feel like now you have to play with less. But in fact, this game actually rewards you for losing. I don't know how it is for the harder difficulties, but if you're one of the people who actually struggle playing games like this and actually have difficulties, not only is there actual difficulty settings for the players who actually want to have an easier time with the game, but it also gives you rewards for losing and actually aids you in future combats. They give you more healing items, and I think it's mainly just healing items, but from what I've seen, they give you more healing items, and it allows you to like really go into the boss fight with your like best capabilities. Because not only does it feel like it's helping you out, it's getting rid of the problem where some people will be like, if I just had one more heal, or if I was able to just have a little bit more health, or something like that. Like, a lot of people complain about the fact that they feel like they're just barely losing, and that it's like just barely there, and they're barely losing so many times. But this game actually aids you and helps you, you know, the boss fights get easier and easier over time. Not only that, but your skill will naturally improve over time. So the more items you get, and also with the learning of the boss, it doesn't feel like you're sitting there for a strenuous amount of time trying to learn the boss's patterns over and over and over and over and throwing your head at a brick wall until you win. Not only are you learning the boss fight patterns, but the game is also giving you extra tools so that way you're actually be able to beat the boss easier. Not only that, but I think the tutorials are done very well, and some of the mechanics don't feel too complicated. Like, it's easy to understand that yes, there's parries, and yes, there's a couple other things, but they don't feel too complicated. You can perfect dodge, you can just dodge normally, and then there's a parry window or just a normal block. And those parries can give you extra effects depending on if you buy things, like the extra parry thing I think you can get from Tyron, I believe his name was. Where you can get a couple extra effects. And then also with the Bloodbind, where you can stagger enemies who are about to use special attacks, which are easily readable. The game overall just feels very fluid and very fun, and I don't think it's too complex, and it helps you a lot the more you fight bosses, and the more you learn, the better you'll get. Everything just feels nice together. And that brings me to my last point. While I haven't really explored much of the game yet, and I really haven't gotten that far, as much as I have done, the game already feels this good. And that just tells me that I could be really hype or really disappointed as the game continues, but I don't think I will be disappointed. See, the thing is that as this game continues to grow, as most games will, it'll introduce more combat materials, it'll introduce more combo strings, weapons, and a bunch of other things, which will be favorable for a lot of people. Because of that, I know that this game has a lot of potential in it, and even if it doesn't, at the very least, it has a groundwork and like the baseline level of very good mechanics. Like, everything feels like it's well made and put together, and it mainly focuses on combat, which is something that I love. This game is a combat-based game. This game will make you understand that this game had one thing intended to do when it walked into this field of video games. I don't really know where I'm going at this point. I'm just trying to say, when it was introduced to everybody, like, it should be like immediately known that this game isn't going to be a game known for its heart-wrenching story. It's going to be a game known for its gameplay, and all of its like core mechanics feel fantastic. Like, I don't have a single complaint about any of them. The only complaint I really had in the beginning was that the switch from the Bloodbind and the normal weapons felt a little clunky and felt a little slow. But as I got better at the game, and as I started understanding the mechanic swapping a little more, I realized how seamless it really was, and that it really was just a skill issue for me. I'm not even gonna lie. But overall, I think the game that is very good, and I think that as it develops, I'll be very excited to see how it goes. If you want to buy the game, I would say that just from what I've seen so far, it's probably worth it. As much as it is a $70 game, and you know, a lot of people don't have $70 to drop on a game, I feel like as of right now, this is worth it so far. This game feels fantastic. Everything feels extremely fluid. The design and everything is great. And while the price tag is hard to justify on a lot of games, I think so far as it stands, this game is justified in its price tag. And if you are worried about the price and don't think that it's deserving the price that it is, there is a high chance this game will go on sale in the future. And I think that if it does, it's much more than worth it, especially under the price that it's currently at, because I believe that the game is priced where it should be. As much as I actually don't like the idea of $70 games, I mean, everything's getting more pricey, but like, it is what it is, you know? But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. If you want, check out my series. I'm going to be playing the entire game through. I'm probably not going to slow down. I'm going to upload this like every fucking day. This game is so fucking fun. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, you already know, hit the like button and comment down below. What do you, I want to know, like, what is your thoughts on the game so far? Like, what do you, if you've seen any playthroughs or played it yourself, what are your thoughts on the game? How do you feel about it? Do you give it a higher rating or lower rating? Also, something I didn't talk about was the music, which is fantastic, but you know, I didn't bring up a lot of things, but I don't have a script for this. I just talk and I don't know, some people listen to me. But anyway, like I was saying, thank you all for watching, and oh yeah, subscribe. That's an important one. And as always, I don't know how to do outros, so yep.